right, we're reviewing for this quiz. One thing I wanted you to notice is that there is a big bunch of errors on this printout. So these boxes were supposed to cover over these numbers right here. So if you can kind of just scratch out some stuff here. All right. Basically, it's supposed to look like this. So on number 3, the bottom right one, this is what it's supposed to look like. So I'm going to be using this picture for the review. Just notice where everything is supposed to be. Okay, it's my bad on that. Cool. All right, well, let's do this review. So it says find the number of faces, vertices, and edges of the following figure. So the base shape. The base shape on the bottom is clearly a triangle. So remember, the base is the bottom. Ooh. The 3D shape, if the base is the bottom is a triangle and each of the sides are triangles with a pointy top, that's a pyramid, but you can't just say pyramid, you have to tell me the first name, which is the bottom base, which is a triangle. Triangular pyramid. Cool. Now you're going to have to imagine this, but how many faces are there? There's a bottom triangle, and then because there's 3 sides of the base, there are 3 triangles on the sides. Don't forget about the back one. So you have to imagine 3 on the sides, 1 on the bottom. That's 4 total faces. There is 1 base on the bottom, but there's 4 total faces. That includes that base. Vertices. Pointy points. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. All right, and then edges. Now look, the bottom base has 1, 2, 3 edges, and then they're gonna going to the top. You have 1, 2, 3 edges. Total of 6. Cool. All right, number 2. What is the base shape? On the bottom, we got ourselves a rectangle. And for the 3D shape, do you see how going up? These are all rectangles going up. So what do you call it when it's connected by rectangles? That is a prism. But that's the last name. You got to tell me what is the type of prism based on the base, which we just said was a rectangle. We call it a rectangular prism. Cool. Number of faces. Now, you have the bottom one and the top one, and then you have all 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 2 top and bottom plus the 4, that's 6 total faces. That includes the 2 bases. Vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. And edges, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a total of 12. All right. So you got to be able to count those things carefully. Cool. Number 3. Okay, so we want to find the lateral surface area and the total surface area of the following figures. Okay. So it depends which one they're asking for. So let me copy paste what I need here. 1 second. Our little graphic from our notes. I hope we can paste this on here actually. Well, dang. All right, so I put the formulas on here big so we could see them. Go. Number one. So this says lateral surface area. Okay. And then this is a prism. So I'm going to do lateral surface area of a prism. I need P and I need H. So check it out. The perimeter of the base, 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. The height of the whole thing is also 12. So for the LSA, it's PH, P times H. So 12 times 12 is 144. And that's going to be feet squared. Cool. Now notice, I don't have to find both for this picture. It only said lateral. On your quiz, it may ask you for something different. You got to be careful, okay? Okay, so over here for this, what is this? Cylinder. This says total. So I'm going to do cylinder total surface area. And then for total surface area, I need to know pi, I need to know R and H. So the R is 2. The height is 5. So the total surface area is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. So 2 pi 2 5 plus 2 pi 2 squared. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. 2 pi times 2 times 5 plus 2 pi 2 squared. 87.96 centimeters squared. Okay. It's very important that you look at whatever is in front of the SA. Is it LSA or is it TSA? And what is the shape? Is it a prism or a cylinder? So I'm not promising you it's going to be the exact same on your quiz. You actually have to look at it and use the formulas, okay? And you must show your work. Okay, so down here, now this is a cone, and we're doing lateral of a cone. So I go up here for cone, lateral surface area is just pi RL. So I need to find R and L. So from the center to the edge, okay, 10 is all the way across. So halfway across has to be 5 for the radius, okay? And then on the slant is 24. So remember, since we're doing lateral LSA, we're doing pi RL, which is pi times 5 times 24. So we're doing pi, whoops, times 5 times 24. That's not right. Pi times 5 times, all right, pi 524 gives me 376.99. Yo, my pen messed up. Sorry, 1 second. inches squared. All right. All right, last but not least, what is this if it's pointy at the top? It is a pyramid. And please notice the bottom of the pyramid, it is a triangular pyramid. Okay, and then we are finding the total surface area of a pyramid. So PL over 2 plus B. So we need to find P, L, and B. Okay, so P, L, and B. So the perimeter of the base, the bottom, is 13 plus 10 plus 10. That equals 33. Okay. The slant height from the tippy top down the slant is 7. Now, big B, for a triangle, it's the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. Okay. So 13 times 7.6 divided by 2. You can get control divide to make the fraction. 49.4. All right, so remember, we're doing total. So TSA equals PL over 2 plus big B. So P, which is 33, times the L, which is 7, over 2, plus big B, which is 49.4. Let's do that and get our final answer here. 33 times 7 over 2, go to the right, plus 49.4. And we get 164.9 in our calculators, centimeters squared. Okay. The trick with the quiz is you have to tell me the right surface area. Is it asking for lateral? Is it asking for total? You got to be careful. Okay, and you have to identify the shape correctly to get these right. You have to show your work. If you just have answers, I will chuckle and not give you credit. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That needs to be copied. So make sure you show your work. All right.